touch my feet. What the hell is this? This mod has a few new features we have decided to call B-sides. Certain icons, when their icon's corresponding character has been placed down. Oh, hang on. Gotta let out the groups. Oh shit, it went away. I was fixing the audio. This mod is a birthday present for my younger brother. Happy birthday. Yo, shout out main man, though. I actually am kind of intimidated, though, because the thing went away as I was trying to read the thing. So, like, that's not good. It's Resident Evil. This mod sucks. What's good, everybody? My name is NeesterHere, and welcome back to Incredibox. So today, I am here with Spookiness by the main man Overbite. Now, if you don't know what this is probably one of the horror mods of all time that has been requested, like, the most. Borderline to, like, an offensive degree that I haven't played to it yet. But with a mod called Spookiness, you gotta come strapped. And I damn well did. I got a Bible right here with me that I bought when I filmed a different horror mod. I still have it, look, right here, so I'm strapped with a Bible. And I also have a fucking rifle. Big-ass Nerf gun type shit, bro. Look at me go. Not only am I locked, but I'm also loaded. This one's gonna be a long one because we have lore out the ass as well. So let's hope that this mod can actually, you know, do what the name is and be a bit of a spooker, you know. Also, that whole side B shit, we're just gonna figure it out as we go. A very nice little boy to start out with, you know. Hang on, I want to throw an effect in the mix because I want to know, can we make this not terrible? Maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Everybody in this so far looks to be a happy, cheery boy. Oh, except for you. You look sad. Oh, wait a minute. Those little animations, though, when they leave, does everybody... What? Does everybody have, like, a little leaving animation? Oh! My man, poof! Is that racist? I don't know. I love him! Look at him! Gotta be honest with you, man, these beats are not even remotely spooky. But they are great. This is the man who's going to meet my needs. I also just want to give a cheeky little apology if I don't sound as hyper or as energetic as I usually am. I'm in a severe amount of physical pain. So, you know, there's that. I'm not even going to say why. Just take my word for it. A baby girl 5 in? Woo! What? Dude, you're like 3 dudes in one. Shit, I don't need anybody else here if I got you, baby girl. How you been? What's your number? What is that little thing that you... What the fuck is that? You only get like 4 frames of it. It's like a frog. For me? This little man right here? Let's read what we have. Oh, the music, you know. That's actually perfect. That's perfect for reading this little story, you know. Let's begin. First of all, let me get something straight. This is a journal, not a diary. I know what it says on the cover, but when Mom went out to buy this thing, I specifically said to get one that didn't say diary on it. Great. All I need is for some jerk to catch me carrying this book around me and get the wrong idea.
Hi there, new neighbor. Yes, this giant book that looks like it was put together in one night, that's because it was, by the way, is meant for you. First things first. This mansion isn't just yours. All sorts of creatures have called this place home for decades, including me. If you are going to be living with us now, I thought you might want some help getting to know the people you'll be spending a lot of time with from here.
So I assembled this book last night. Moving can be stressful, and this might help relieve a little bit of the anxiety that comes from all of this. I think we'll be great friends. With love. Fucking other bitches.
I love how the music was so flawlessly timed with every damn word that I said. Look at man's nails! Holy hell, that's a fucking novel. It's a bit much for one character, you think?
It's dark because if I put the flash on, he'd turn to dust. Wouldn't we all?
Vampire, edgy little motherfucker. Age 750.
Vampire. True.
I never bothered to get his real name. When I asked him for it just now, he refused to give it to me, so we'll just call him the Vampire. What a good boy. This guy's the perfect example of the goth subculture, which makes sense, considering the fact that he's a vampire, you know, because his name is Vampire.
The vampire showed up at this mansion about 9 years ago and made himself right at home. Most everybody who lives here just randomly appeared at the doorstep one day. Actually... Hang on. Bro, listen, I cannot read this when you have loud-ass bumping music in the background. Do you understand how hard that is? He loves to vanish randomly into a puff of smoke, which can be hell on everybody's lungs sometimes. He also says he can turn into a bat at will, but I personally haven't seen him do it. Overall, he's weird. Approach with caution, because his mood swings are dramatic. It's like he's cursed with permanently being a teenage child, which he is. Teenage? He was bitten at age 16. This guy has lived through most of modern history, but didn't care enough to pay attention. How crazy is that? He sounds like a fucking loser.
Is that Mr. Mickey's mouse?
Hickory inside Dickory? Okay. Age 4. Hickory is a very crafty mouse who likes to invent gadgets, gizmos, and perform all sorts of other shenanigans. I know someone exactly like that. His pride and joy is a walking grandfather clock ottoman that he built all by himself. Hickory never stops talking about how much he has... Fucking hell. What has happened to Incredibox, man? This is just a book series now. It's not even like music. Fuck the music. We're here to read. He never stops talking about how much time he saves by traveling around the mansion using the robot, which he has named Dickory. Apparently, he's making a Dickory Mark II. In his spare time, he likes to watch mouse soap operas, which I didn't know existed until gathering info for this document. He's interesting and definitely fun to talk to. Hickory Dickory Doc, the mouse that sucked my cock. Bethany, put the fries in the bag. I can read that, my boy.
Bethany is a rather peculiar ghost who has a bag for a head.
She never went anywhere without one in life, and in death, the bag has fused to her head and became her face. That's pretty fire, actually. It's like Boxman. She is quite shy, but very nice once you gain her trust. She really likes to knit, sew, and create gifts for everybody inside the mansion, whether or not she trusts or has ever even talked to them. Isn't she the sweetest thing? She's also an amazing listener, so she seems wholesome. She's also 67. A dentist's wet dream. Fucking for real, look at the choppers on him!
Dilemma is fascinating, to say the very least. It materialized one day inside the mansion and has never left.
When I met it, I asked what its name was. It stopped moving for about 3 whole minutes, completely wait, so wait a minute, so you asked Homeboy what his name was and he just sat in silence, and then you also in return sat in silence for 3 uninterrupted minutes? Do you understand how fucking long that is to just stand there? Completely froze, not so much as a single muscle twitch. No, I'm just imagining it as just like, hey, he's like, what's your name? And the guy just goes... Keep in mind, this is for 3 minutes straight. I should really sit here for 3 minutes just to prove the fucking point. I'm starting a stopwatch. Let's go. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you? This is what he did. He asked for the man's name, and he's just sitting here. Imagine I'm not even talking. You don't even get the joy of that. You get nothing. 3 minutes. No cuts. No cuts, no butts, no cocoa nuts. The music sure is a bop though, isn't it? I don't want to look away from the camera. I'm not going to look anywhere else, bitch. It is me and you. This is fully me and you, lad. What you doing? What you talking about? You wanna throw real shit in the mix? We're going to throw real shit in the mix, bro. 3 minutes that he stood there looking at this bitch. Absolute malarkey. 3 minutes. He stood there in fucking silence. Am I even in frame? Yes, I am. Keep in mind, they haven't said a word yet. They're just still standing there. He's waiting for a name. He is waiting for a name. I don't even know where I'm at. I lost my track on the paragraph reading. I ain't got nothing for you. And that's okay. I've never looked at my face cam for this long before. I'm noticing new details on it. There's a scuff on the right side of it. Ain't that something? How did that get there? I bought it brand new. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I got 20 more seconds. Imagine if I just said nothing this entire time. That's what it's like. That is what it is like. Unbelievable, is it not? Yeah. Unbelievable. It's a bunch of bullshit. And there we go. And then it said that it wanted to be named Dilemma. Sat there with its dick in its hand for 3 fucking minutes. I want to be named a problem. I don't think it even knows what that word means. It has a strange obsession with two-dimensional shapes. For whatever reason, it likes to spend time with Stuart and Abby, who have welcomed it into their friend group without a second thought. How sweet of them. Everybody in this is like super wholesome, but they all look cheese. Anastasia, baby girl, what a name, you know. We are 20 minutes in and I've only heard 5 characters.
Anastasia has lived in this mansion as long as I can remember.
She hasn't aged at all. I once asked how old she is, and in response she chuckled and said that she doesn't think that matters. She acted like a mother figure to me growing up, and sometimes I'll drop by her room and we'll just talk for a time. She could turn into a frog at will. That's what that was! It was a frog! This isn't very useful, so she only turns into a frog in order to get around the mansion unnoticed. She is really nice to me, but not as much to other people, and especially new people, so I doubt she'd ever like you all that much. Damn, I'm sorry. Look, he even apologized too. Stuart the bird, he's a main man. Stuart the bird. Stuart is a bird that, due to experiments done on him by Anastasia, has the intelligence level of cognitive ability of a 4-year-old child. As a result, he has become amazing friends with Abby. Who is Abby, bitch ass? And they enjoy playing pranks on anyone and everyone. It's lighthearted, but after a while, it gets really fucking annoying. Stuart, being a raven, hates scarecrows. Is it saying this because, like, one of these polos is a fucking scarecrow, and if I put the bird next to it, he's gonna react? Because we're going to test that. He and Barry don't get along very well. Stuart really likes to fly. Unfortunately, he is unable to because he was never taught how to by his parents. Since he never really knew them, he is determined to fly, however, and will just jump off of high ledges. Okay, this would kill your average flightless bird, but whatever Anastasia did to him, it made him pretty much invincible. As far as we know, he falls a lot. That was fun. Now we can play the game. There's our fucking base. Holy shit. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. No, now we can actually make some shit. Oh, hang on. Bring in Mr. Bird again. I want to see him again. He actually works great, you know. Oh! What? Let's go. Just a man in a suit. Hang on. For no reason at all, I want to know what he does on his own. What you got, baby cakes? Oh! He changed the background a bit. Oh, that's terrifying as shit, dude. There's like little things in the background. I hate that a lot, dude. I literally looked behind me. You cheeky bitch. What about you? Oh, you're the boy. Hang on a second. No. Hang on. Bring in Mr. Rainy Boy, and then bring in Mr. Scarecrow. My God. Not a fan of those little background noises, but man, Mr. Oh, he's a wind-up, you know. Let's go. Bring in Mr. Mommy, baby. Is that a piano? We got a piano with the effects. Come on, lads. We also got a bonus as well. Is this guy gonna have lore, or is he just a douchebag? Maybe a little bit of both. 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 I still have no idea what the hell that side B thing is from earlier. I haven't seen that come up yet. I'm assuming I haven't. It'd be embarrassing as hell if I didn't. My God, why is every lore like a book long a piece? Where is the I suck at reading version of this mod? Yeah, that's me. I'm Heather, and I'm a skeleton. The music is so loud. Hang on.
I'm a skeleton, kinda. Here's the weird part. I'm technically not one.
I'm a human being who just so happens to have completely transparent skin, muscle tissue, and organs, but not bones. Weird, right? Any clothes I put on also turn invisible. Weird, right? Any clothes I put on also turn invisible. And I don't seem to turn back at all, ever. This is inconvenient. When I try to remember where I put all my clothes, I guess the universe just hates me. I suspect Anastasia is the one responsible for whatever made me this way, but I've never asked her because I guess don't really want to know. Anyways, I'm an amateur photographer of sorts, and I also write records of the mansions for fun. As if people want to know the history of this place, I know this mansion almost too well. I have mapped out every nook, cranny, and secret passage in this place. That whole, last chapter, little paragraph is all you really needed.
Hi!
Sup? You! Okay. Despite everything, it's still you. That's a Hunger Games reference. Is this actually meant to be me? A photo I took of you when you first showed up just outside. That's me? I look juicified. It's you.
I don't know your name yet.
Kratos. But I am very eager to learn it. Oh, that's wholesome. I do know that you inherited this mansion from a deceased relative you didn't know very well, and decided to instantly move in. Beats living with your asshole roommates in a cramped apartment, right? Oh man, you had no clue what you were getting yourselves into. I'm sure we'll be great friends. I'm sure we will, you son of a dick. It's a fucking scarecrow. Very scary. Oh baby, he's very scary. Barry is our resident urban legend. What? If you look out behind the mansion, you'll see a giant field of grass, wheat or corn, depending on the season. Right now, it's wheat and corn. In the middle of the field is hang on. In the middle of the field is your average sentient... I'm already garbage at reading as is, but then you throw in just accidents and typos and shit, and I just completely fucking flatline.
Walking scarecrow. But according to the legend, every so often he'll take somebody from the mansion into a maze that he makes in the field overnight and forces them to go all the way through it. What a dickhead.
It's not like he's going to take their soul or something if they fail. He isn't evil in any way. He just really likes his corn mazes and wants to get better at making them. He spends most of his time in the field just sitting there and doing nothing. But sometimes he'll hang out with me. We'll get to him later. And Bethany in the mansion. And he and Bethany are actually really close. Wow, Bethany's a fucking psycho. 7,000 years old, bro. That's up there with, like me. How did this guy even get to this mansion? He's from ancient Egypt. He looks identical to the mummy in Ed's World.
That's a long way away from Scotland.
Where we are right now. So we are in Scotland in Has-Been Hotel, bro. Hotel Transylvania type shit. Hotel Hell? I got them all day, bro. That's 3 off the top. He has completely renovated the room that he lives in. It's sandy, its walls are made of stone, and looks overall like ancient Egypt. That'd be dope. It's even windy in there. How crazy is that? I imagine it's to remind him of home. How sweet. I feel so bad, though, because I'm spending all the time reading the fucking lore that I don't even remember what half these people sound like. See, by the way, what you don't see in the stuff that I cut out is me stuttering and not being able to read this shit for about, 45 minutes. It's the main boy! Okay, hang on. You could stop, Mrs. Lady. Oh, wait. Does anybody else just get a warm feeling? A warm feeling from this boy? You know what we'll do next? Just to commemorate how beautiful this man is, let's take notes and read a page of the Bible. Let's read some scripture. The other thing that I want to clear up right away is that this was my mom's idea, not mine. But if she thinks I'm going to write down all my feelings in here or whatever, she's crazy. So don't just expect me to be all like, oh, dear diary this and dear diary that. Baby, ooh, baby, a, ooh, baby, a. Come on, lads. Break it down like... Dude, the Scarecrow is one of the best dudes in all the East, man. What? It's such a bop. What was this guy again? I already forgot. Oh, that's the spooky ghost of hell. Come on, baby, break it down. I want everybody to listen to this shit to motherfucking break it down. I don't want no bitches. I don't want no snitches. I don't want no bitches who don't like shit. I killed it! Fucking Lord damn near goes off the page. Abby the troublemaker, 30, died age 4. Abby was the daughter of the people who lived here before your now deceased relative did. She was shy, but kind of reckless in life. Why is my thing loading? That's okay. This caused her to like to do things that made her parents worried, such as playing with fire and eating things off the floor. Surprisingly, neither of these are what led to her unfortunate and premature demise. Damn. Instead, it was the balcony on the 3rd floor of the mansion. She was climbing on the rail, as she often did, in order to better enjoy the view of the sunset, when she fell to her death. But then something strange happened. She got back up and continued with her wacky antics. Her parents moved out shortly after because the place reminded them of Abby. Oh, so she came back instant as ghost, bro. Day 1. She was the first of us supernatural things to come to this mansion. It's weird, she hasn't realized that she's dead. Even though she could fly and disappear at will, nowadays she enjoys playing pranks on all of us as much as she can. She seems like a wholesome little chipper chapper. Fill 'em today, fill 'em yesterday, fill 'em up. He's so high-strung, get it? Shut up. Philum is pretty cool. He's my best friend, and I've known him almost as long as I've been alive. He does this weird thing where he'll play the string instrument on his face with 2 invisible hands that he has. Cool. Also, today he wore a shirt that said spooky on it. I don't know why. I've never seen him wear it before. When I asked, he said the 4th wall is made to be broken. He's a bit crazy, but I still love him. Campana? Philum, but tiny, and also Bell. Campana is Philum's What are these names, man? Is his younger brother. He is always so positive, and I think that's very refreshing. Philum kind of finds how optimistic Campana is. Is that Campana, really? To be a bit sickening. Sometimes, to quote him, yep, older siblings can be jerks sometimes, even if they truly love their younger siblings, which I know Philum does. I bet he doesn't. Campana is actually 2 separate organisms, but they're both Campana. It seems a bit weird, right? I think so. Anyway, the face is one organism and the body is another, and they can separate. And he does this to sneak around sometimes, but I don't know why he sneaks around. Maybe he's getting snacks. Whatever the reason, his eyes glow, so the sneaking around part doesn't really work. It's funny, though. It's Mr. Pickles!
Mr. Pickles is without a doubt the world's most successful businessman. He sells yarn to the cats of the world and makes so much money that he can buy at least 1 extra cat tree.
He's loaded.
Unfortunately, he is too large to fit in a cat tree, so he does not buy at least 1
Extra cat tree. In his spare time, he likes to play with yarn, but denies that he does so. He has a younger sister, she's coming up soon, whom he cares for deeply and spoils to hell and back. She's really adorable. Is that Mrs. Pickles? Well, no, because then that'd mean that they're married. That's a no-no. Cyril is not a good person, but he's also bad at his job. He sounds cool, but he's so bad at his job that he isn't really dangerous, and he just turns out to seem funny. See, he's a serial killer. Know the stereotypical apron and plaid shirt? I guess. But ever since he got his head replaced with a music box, voluntarily might I add, he hasn't been able to see anything at all. You could tell he didn't think the music box idea through at all. He also changed his name from whatever it was before to Serial. I think he meant to say cereal, but whatever. Just don't say you aren't dead, and he probably won't try to kill you. Seems fun. So the melodies just have all kinds of fucking problems with them. Every single one of these bastards can go to hell and then back and then come kiss my ass afterwards. Let's go. Oh! Hold on, we got actual lyrics. Wait a minute. Baby girl. Cheeky little dance break every now and then from the reading. What the hell? It's like a synth with a trumpet. I don't like him, he makes me sad. Oh, hello! Hello, small feeble thing. How are you doing today, lads? How you doing today, lads? Come on, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, bring it on like. I feel kind of bad though. I like the voices are all really good, but they're just like a bit like, I don't know, they're just too simple, I guess. Like they're all great though. Never mind. All right, great. Love it. Or is it every night?
I don't know, it's one of the two. Bonus!
Hello. Do you come to give any good tidings? No good tidings? Oh, shit. This nightmare-ass piano is what he's doing? Oh, dude, this guy alone should just be the mod. Oh, baby A. Oh, baby A. Thief, I don't know her name, sorry. She breaks in and steals stuff sometimes, but it's Jill. It's not our stuff anyways. She also stands over people while they sleep, just kind of in awe at us. I'm assuming it's because she didn't think us creatures of the night were real until the first time she broke in. Kind of weird, but also understandable, I guess. One time I invited her to play a game with me and she politely declined. Oh well. Comedy and Tragedy, The Imitators. These guys look cool. Comedy and Tragedy were extremely dramatic little mass who really like to escalate situations. They also enjoy imitating people. Today I saw them with a suit on that is just like yours, quite dapper. They also enjoy possessing people, but there aren't very many people for them to possess nowadays. I think it might just be you and me. Great. That's great that I'm on the board. So don't be alone in a room with them. They will make you do some embarrassing stuff if they get their hands on you. They made me make popcorn and try to give it to Abby. She's a ghost and can't eat. She promptly began to cry because she thought I was acting not like myself, so just stay away from these assholes. Thanks for the tip.
Trouble the trapped soul.
Oh boy, now this thing is somebody who deserves who deserves to stay in that cage for the cage of theirs for the rest of time. The wizard who trapped Trouble dropped them off at this mansion about 7 years ago with a note with only 3 words, never open it. What happens if you do? I got curious, and I brought hell upon the mansion as a result. They set like 8 different fires inside the mansion in the span of 5 minutes and almost caused the mansion to just fucking collapse. Anyway, Anastasia retrapped them, and that was that. No clue what we would do without her. I learned my lesson that day, though. I mean, he seemed like a wholesome chap. I don't know why he has beef. Jim. This guy is such a downer. Jim was a Scottish guy who really liked the idea of scamming people. He thought it was really funny how gullible people were. Anyways, this obviously led to his death after he scammed the wrong person and got stabbed. Honestly, he had it coming. But he persisted after death for the stupidest reason possible. He wanted to scam more people. He was well past retirement age, and yet he still wanted to make people lose money. Capitalism at its finest. That's not even slightly what capitalism is. Anyways, he didn't get to scam any more people, but he did get a pretty cool set of armor to spend the rest of time in. He's a bit upset about being unable to solicit anymore, and so he's a big pessimist all the time nowadays. What? You could sum that whole thing up with just saying he's a scam artist and got fucked because of it. Pickle's sister, here she is.
Miss Petunia.
Miss Petunia is Mr. Pickle's favorite thing in the whole wide world. You should have seen when she was born. You should have seen him when she was born.
He was squealing with excitement. Sadly, their mother died during okay, great. Leaving Mr. Pickles to care for his newborn sister on his own. Fortunately, he is more than capable of doing so, considering the fact that he can buy at least 1 extra cat tree. I fucking love the 1 extra cat tree. That is like such a glimpse of happiness. Where would we be in life if none of us could buy 1 extra cat tree? I can't even describe that kind of hell. She has an uncanny ability to copy the voice of other people. She really likes pumpkins. Also, she loves Anastasia and enjoys spending time with her, watching her do whatever. Anastasia even gave her an old witch hat. How sweet. Oh, that's adorable. Piano? Is that bitch? Piano Bitch, is that his name? That last boy was Piano Bitch. All right, Piano Bitch, please just let me sleep. I swear to God, I'll kill this motherfucker one day. The semi-transparent bastard I call the Piano Bitch likes to play piano very loudly at the most inconvenient times possible, including 2:15 a.m. on the dot every day for the past 3 fucking years. I'm not even kidding. Imagine how startling it was. I love how real this one is. It's like he's just pissed. Imagine how startling it was the very first night he decided to become the most hated little piece of shit in the mansion 3-ish years ago. I was getting a good night's sleep when all of a sudden this asshole decides, hey, what if I play my piano as loud as I possibly fucking can? Long story short, kiss your sleep schedule goodbye. Anyways, That's pretty much everybody who lives in the mansion. I'm also making cookies as a housewarming gift for you. Be on the lookout for those. See you soon, Heather. For going through every page of lore, like, just, like, the game knows that you went through every page, it should just give you a cookie. Like, just, like, another, like, bonus character that's just a PNG of a cookie. What happens if you type cookie in? Nothing. 426.9? Nothing. A slur that I'm not going to say out loud? Nothing. Imagine that did something. All right, my boys, so final thoughts right there. Let me give you my quick little opinion on this, right? Because this mod is a huge deal. It's one that everybody and their mom has been looking forward to. What are my thoughts on it? I don't know. The only real negative that I do have with this is that the lore is just too much, man. Like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a huge dickhead about that and just act like a fucking child. I hate reading. The cheeky little bit of humor that the lore gave was a phenomenal little change of pace and just something to, like, really kind of keep you interested in the mix. But aside from that, I'm not too sure about it, dude. Literally every single character to the brim, I feel like, was filled with fluff, and I don't know. I don't like it. It told a really, really cool story as longly and as drawn out as it could. But the actual story that it was telling itself is still pretty sweet, though. So I'm kind of just bitching for, like, technically no reason, but also I'm kind of pissed off by that. Thank God that the music side of this mod is, like, actually fucking amazing, or else I would have just had a miserable time. I don't even think that there's a single character in this entire list who sounds bad. Also, I didn't even know about that whole B+ shit. That whole B-side thing, that never even came up. Hang on, let me see if anybody's icon changes, because these people... Oh, there we go! So, wait, so what does that mean? Because... Hang on, do they change their sounds? Hang on, wait a second, let me try something. Shut up! Hang on, let me run it up again. Let me go look. There's a comment that just says, I ate 20 pounds of peanut butter. Okay, this mod has a new feature that we have decided to call B-sides. Certain icons, when their corresponding character has been placed down, will have a white outline around them. Click the icon to switch to that character's B-side. Characters are on their B-side, their icons will be completely white. But what does that do? So what the fuck does the B-side do? It doesn't fucking do anything. All right, hang on. I'm gonna look and listen. Okay. He sounds great. All right, now click the shit. Now we're just gonna wait for another whole loop to go around and see if anything changes. Not fuck. All right, cool. Sweet. That's good news. Okay, yeah, so literally nothing changes. Okay, so if I go like this, and then, is he now B-side activated? Nothing is fucking different. What is the point of the B-side if nothing fucking happened? Hang on, maybe I put... What if it's like a cheat kind of deal? Like if I put every character up there with a B-side, what would happen? Oh, shit. That's what I'm telling you, man. The music in this shit is like S tier. I love like the kind of spooky but not scary like kind of vibe that it has. Like I love it. It's a great fucking mod. It just drags on with how much lore there is to the point where it just kind of kills the whole vibe of it, I feel. I don't know, call me a negative dickhead, but that's just what I feel. All right, hang on. This is everybody. Is it? No, there's not. Hang on, I fucked up somewhere in the mix. Oh, I fucked you up. Hang on. Any more? Okay, you. Okay, did this do anything? Literally nothing changes. I'm gonna put money that I'm doing it wrong, but I don't know how to do it right because it just does nothing. I know damn well that there is something that it's meant to do and I'm just not getting it, so I do want to apologize for that. Whatever the hell it does, I ain't seeing it. But to actually give a final thoughts on this, I think that the actual mod itself, the music is amazing. The music, the characters, the design, and the actual story that this mod is telling is like literally the best thing ever. This mod does belong in a genuine true S tier. It's just that the amount of lore that's in this, I just feel like is way too fucking much, man. It just kind of takes you out of the whole bit. Because I just feel like there's just too much information there that they're all trying to give you at once to the point where it's just kind of in one ear and out the other. What is this character's name right now? Beats fucking me. But for the time being, I'm gonna off right there. So if you enjoyed this kind of content, then the buttons are down there. You know what to do. And have a good one. So goodbye. See ya!